It's time for Ryan's Roses. You have been waiting for this. You've been gaining weight for this. I have been. And so now we're going to put all that weight behind it and make the call here. It says, Dear Ryan, my best friend just had a baby, and I'm so afraid that my husband is the father. I mean, that's all you really need to hear.
Yeah.
She goes on to say, they've always had this flirty relationship, and it bothered me a little bit, but I trusted them. So she got pregnant last year and wouldn't tell me who the father was. She said it was just some random hookup, and she was very embarrassed about it, but she made the decision to keep the baby and raise the baby herself. Now that she's had the baby, the resemblance to my husband and my other son are impossible to ignore. That's uncomfortable.
Yeah, you think?
Well, Danielle, I'd say Happy New Year, but maybe not so Happy New Year if this is the case here. Thanks for coming on with us. As I said to Sissany, this is a very uncomfortable situation, huh?
Yeah, it's kind of been on my mind all the time, every day.
At what point did you actually look at this baby and say to yourself, oh my gosh, this baby resembles my husband?
Okay, well, my husband has always been flirting with my friend, and it always made me uncomfortable. And then I went to go see her at the hospital, and I asked him to come with me, and he acted really weird, like, no, I'm not going, and really had an attitude. And then when I went in the hospital, I sat with her.
By the way, right there, it's a red flag. Why would you not want to go to the hospital to see a baby?
Yeah.
And get agitated about it, right? That doesn't make any sense anyway.
Yeah, he normally would go, okay, sure, yeah, whatever. And then he'd go along with me, and we'd have a good time. We'd go out to lunch or something. But this time, he acted really strange because I always knew there was, like, something up with these guys. Like, I always thought there was something that was overly flirty or whatever, it just bothered me. So then I went there to go see the baby by myself, and I walked in the room, and I held the baby, and I got to tell you, my blood ran cold. I mean, the baby looked... The eyes were exactly like my husband's.
Now, I haven't done a lot of that, but how can you tell at birth that the baby resembles a man? For me, that would be difficult.
And also woman's intuition.
Eyes and the eyes, and it was right, exactly. My intuition. I went there, and I was feeling really uncomfortable about this. I'm like, why is my husband? So it was already in my mind.
Right.
And I sat there, and I was holding the baby, and the eyes and the nose. I'm sorry, but it just really looked like him.
But Danielle, are you sure you're not just jumping to a conclusion here because you think that they were flirting together? To me, it'd be difficult to draw that connection immediately. Maybe I'm wrong. But, it just seems like...
I've been having an intuition all along.
Okay.
I mean, it has been bothering me all along. And maybe I'm wrong. I went back later, and I just couldn't... I asked my husband, I'm like, hey, because I've always asked him, like, why are you guys so flirty with each other? It's always bugged me. And then when I asked her who the father was of the baby... She was very, kind of, like change the subject.
She was vague. I have a question for you. We're going to make the call in just a second. So we're going to call your husband. Let me just put it out there. If you do find out that this is his baby with your friend, what are you going to do?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I mean, what do you do?
Oh, my God.
But you don't want the kid to be affected.
I'm so nervous about that. I don't know.
So Danielle, we're going to make the phone call now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Okay, Ryan, you have my permission to call.
What's his name?
His name is...
Okay, so we're going to make the phone call. What we're going to do is Sissany, because Patty's out, she's had a baby herself. So Sissany is going to make this call. We're going to offer your husband some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card. What's your friend's name?
Tina.
Tina?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck, Danielle. Okay. We're going to make the call now.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Jeremy?
Yes, speaking.
Hi, Jeremy. This is Stacy. I'm calling from Blooming Flowers. How are you doing this morning?
Hi, I'm good.
Hey, sorry to bother you, but I just actually was calling because I wanted to let you know that you have been chosen to receive a free dozen roses.
Wow, like free and clear? No. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just opening up my new business and I'm trying to promote business essentially. So yeah, you've just been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. You can actually send them to whoever you want today. I don't need any billing information from you. It's totally free and they can be out this afternoon.
Wow, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds great.
Cool. So just give me the name and who you want to send them to and like a quick note.
Okay. Let's see. Let's send them to Tina.
Tina?
And yeah.
And that's just Tina.
Right.
And then what would you like to write on the note?
How about it's the right thing to do?
It's the right
Jeremy, it's
thing.
Ryan Seacrest. I want you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Ryan Seacrest, Sissany, also with me.
Hi.
Your voice is being broadcast. Need you to know that. I've got your wife on the line, Danielle, and she thinks that the baby that Tina has had is with you. Clearly, you just sent flowers with that note. What's going on with you and Tina, Jeremy? What's happening with you and Tina?
Well, there's nothing. I mean, same thing.
Well, there's not nothing. There's not nothing.
Well, it's the same thing that's always been going on, which is like we're good friends. And who needs? I mean, Tina just had a baby. Her whole life is like in turmoil, and she had doubts as to whether it was the right thing to do. So I just,
Wait. Sorry, I'm confused. You said on the note. What do you mean the right? What's the right thing to do? What do you mean?
Well, she had doubts as to whether having a baby with this, whoever this guy was that she randomly hooked up
So
with.
who's the guy?
Yeah.
Who's the guy?
I don't know.
Why would she tell you?
What I'm one of her best friends, but her
Right, but how close is your wife to her?
they're very close.
Why would this woman Tina not tell your wife then who the father is? She wouldn't say.
Well, it just didn't even matter to her. It was just like a random thing. I mean,
bro, let me put it in a different way. Are you the guy?
No.
Are you
I'm
the
not
guy?
Father.
Are you the guy?
Is there
wait a
any
minute.
chance you could be the father?
No, there's no chance.
Listen, your wife Danielle is on the phone. Danielle, do you believe him?
No, I don't believe him. I know. I know.
Why do you want?
I know it.
Why do you want to believe this story? Like, I mean, this is something that these guys like. They just,
No,
crafting
I had a
and
gut
doing this thing.
instinct. I can't believe you did this to me.
So,
What's
Jeremy,
going on?
Jeremy, your wife is convinced that you've got something going on with Tina. Is there any truth to that?
There's no truth to that. Just forget about it. I mean,
She just doesn't believe you, bro. I mean, you don't sound so passionate about it either. You know?
It's just forget about it. There's nothing going on between us.
I find this all confusing because
Yeah.
she's hysterical. You're calm. The baby looks like you.
And you're
she
sending
thinks there's something
flowers
going on
to
with
her.
Tina. You sent the flowers to Tina with the note. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a lot of sense, dude.
I think she
doesn't.
thinks the baby looks like me because of this suspicion that I guess she has always had, which I don't know why she didn't even tell me about this.
Right, but even if I back it up to the fact that you had a chance to send flowers to somebody, you didn't send them to your wife, you sent them to another woman. That's not good.
Well,
It's not.
My wife right now, I don't feel like she needs this emotional support like Tina does.
Well, I think you're wrong.
Yeah.
I think you're wrong. I've known your wife for 5 minutes. I think you're wrong.
Yeah.
So listen, I'm gonna put you both on hold, Danielle. I mean, this is what you have to work with. I don't know where I am on this, Jeremy. Clearly, you got some explaining to do. Danielle is on the line. It's time for Ryan's Roses here at Kiss FM. So if you are in your car, stand by. We're going right for it. Okay, don't get out. And if you're in your car and not getting out, then you'll be here. But if you're jumping out, then stay because we're going. So this says, Dear Ryan, I was trolling the Instagram of a woman that's caused problems for us in the past. During the pandemic, my husband and I were having some problems, and he started an emotional affair with this woman. So let's get Danielle on the line here. Danielle, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm all right. I'm hanging in there.
Well, I appreciate that. I can understand hanging in there based on what we know so far. So
this Instagram, you were trolling the woman's Instagram, and you've had trouble with this woman in the past. And this time, what did she do?
Well, she posted a birth announcement. She just had a baby, and apparently her son was born this past weekend. So I find it a little troubling for a few reasons. So number one being the timeline. She just had this baby, which means conceived, sometime in the last 9 months. And the other thing is she posted the baby's name. Okay. And I'm not going to say the name because I don't want to, cause any trouble.
What about the name? What's significant?
She's using her last name for the baby. So it's the baby's name and her last name. So who is the father? Who is the father? That is very unclear. It's just pictures of her and the baby. There's no man. There's nothing.
So Danielle, let me understand this. You think so? Your husband, he was having an emotional affair with her. You know that?
I know it. Yes, absolutely.
And what does that mean? What do you mean he was having an emotion? What were they doing?
Well, they were exchanging a lot of emails. I ended up finding some of these emails. They were very personal. He was confiding in her about our marriage. And she was, of course, very supportive of him. And the emails were a lot. They were very intimate. Okay.
And now you think because you knew that it's possible that they've had a child?
Well, I'm just saying that the timeline is really upsetting to me. It's like there's too many pieces that fit in this puzzle, right? Like she posts this in the last year, this baby was conceived. The baby that has her last name, and also the baby has blue eyes, and so does my husband. She does not.
And how do you know for sure it was an emotional relationship? Like, how do you know it wasn't physical?
Well, my husband, first of all, he swears that it's never turned physical. We've been to couples counseling, and we've gone over this a lot, and he swears up and down it was only emotional, no physical. And that's part of what we've been talking about, and he has agreed. He swears that he was supposed to not have any contact with her. Mm-hmm. And
Danielle, let's just hold for a second. Let me hold you for a second. We're going to come back and call him after this. Ryan's Roses on Kiss FM. Do the call now. We got the background. Danielle is on the line, married, husband, she thinks have an emotional affair with the woman. Woman posts a picture of a baby. She thinks that maybe it was more than an emotional affair, that the baby that the other woman has just posted that is hers is theirs, meaning her husband and this other woman's baby. What is her name? What is this other woman's name?
Stella.
Stella?
Stella. Yep.
Okay. Here we go. Hold there. We are going to call him now. Offer him roses, see who he sends them to, try and get all the information we can. I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, be very quiet. We're calling him now. Be very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this Brendan?
Yes, it is.
Hi, my name is Terry. I'm calling from La Brea Blooms. How you doing this morning?
Not half bad. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So, we do a promotion about once a month. We're actually a flower shop, and we are trying to just give something back to the community, local residents. And so it's a promotion of a free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like today. Is that something that you'd be interested in?
Really? I can send it to anybody I want.
That's correct.
Okay. You know what? Yeah. I will send it to someone.
Great.
Does it come with like a note or anything I can attach to it?
Yeah, we have a few different cards that you can choose from: birthdays, anniversaries, I love yous, I'm sorry, thinking of you, or we have blank cards as well.
Okay. I will take a blank card, and can you put down to Henry? Congratulations on having the best mom.
Congratulations on having the best mom.
Love, Uncle Brendan.
Okay.
Brendan.
Hello.
Hi, Brendan. My name is Ryan. your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and I've got your wife, Danielle, on the line. How are you, Brendan?
How did you know she had a baby? You're not supposed to be contacting her. You're not supposed to be following her.
Wait.
Are we doing this on the radio right now? This is really happening. This isn't a joke.
Brandon, how do you know?
Wait, who's Henry's mom?
Yeah, who's Henry's mom?
What's her name?
Her name's Stella. She's someone I knew a little bit back in my past of last year.
Why are you sending her roses then?
She just had a baby. She's someone.
But are you still connected with her? Clearly, you're very current with her.
She's a very nice person, and I don't think she should be blasted like this on the radio.
But why are you so connected to her now? You're married to Danielle, who clearly has a problem with her.
Yeah,
why are
she's
you?
uncomfortable.
Why? What's the deal?
I don't see why this has to happen right now. Can we
Is
just
it your
talk,
baby?
like, not?
Is it your baby?
Is
Henry your baby?
I don't think we need to do this right
so
now.
the answer is you're not.
Wow.
So then, Brendan, you're not saying it's not. Why don't you? If it's not your baby, just say it's not your baby. But you're not saying that.
I think you'll be able to know if it's your baby or not, and I think we know.
Well, he's gone, but he didn't answer that question. I mean, look, if it wasn't and you knew, you'd say absolutely, unequivocally no. And
Yes.
Danielle, you have a real issue on your hands here. The best mom, Uncle Brendan, and he sends the roses to that mom. It's a real problem. It's a real problem. All right, we're gonna let you go and sort it out off the air. I'm sorry, but I'm glad you got some information here.
Well, I mean, it's better to know, I guess. Now,
I guess. All right, take care, Danielle. Good luck. Whew. I feel like the Ryan's Roses calls. So we know, right? Clearly, he thinks that could be his son.
Yes, I think so. He hesitated way too long.
There's no hesitation if you know it's not your kid.
Absolutely.
I mean, maybe shock from the question, but he didn't sound like shock from the question. He sounded like he was just, I don't want to talk. Why are we doing this now?
Right.
Well, when is it a good time to say it's not? Like, because it doesn't make sense. But if you missed it, we will come back to it in a second and get into your feedback on Ryan's Roses. And then what does she do now? Play that out in your head. So Danielle wrote to us, said, I think something's going on with my husband and another woman. I think they may have a baby together. And we get him on the line and he sends the roses and says this on the card. To Henry, congratulations on having the best mom. Love, Uncle Brendan. Henry is the little boy that the other woman had that was in the photo that Danielle saw that caused the question. I think I just burped. If you heard that, I apologize. Got to get to my second point about Ryan's Roses, which has to do with my digestion.
The burping is so natural right now these days. I was like,
I didn't mean to, but I might have heard it. I was going to say it wasn't me, but
Get it out, sweetie.
All right, so if you did, you did. If you didn't, fine. But it does. We're going to go back to my digestion problem during Roses. But first, Henry's the baby of the other woman. Brendan says, love Uncle Brendan, sends the flowers to that woman, that mom, over his wife. So then we ask, is that your son? He hesitates. So clearly he thinks it could be, or he knows it could be. Now the question is, you're Danielle. You find out your husband's been lying and he's got a baby with another woman. What do you do? Not the child's fault. So what do you do? Sissany.
Yikes. I mean, there's already so many issues because they're already going to counseling because of this woman. And it would be an ultimate lie because he had already told me that it was not physical when clearly now I'm realizing that it was. I think I'm done. Pack your bags, get out of the house.
So
Sure.
So you leave the marriage. He then has kids with you and this boy with another woman, and you never make another effort to contact the other woman.
Well, you have to co-parent after that, but
well, you don't have, no, because they're different parents.
No, I mean saying if I have kids with him, if I have my own kids with him, then.
But you don't have to spend time, I guess. But then I'm saying, like, as Henry's growing up, does he spend time with the other kids? It's not Henry's fault. And how do you introduce him to those other kids? They do, right?
Eventually they do. Yeah.
So then does Danielle reach out to Stella at some point? The other woman?
Time heals everything, right?
I don't know. I'm not so sure.
I think it does.
In this, I don't know.
I think it does. But me personally, I would never be able to get over infidelity.
Yeah.
I just, even if it was emotional, I guess I would try, the counseling, whatever. But then if another lie after another lie, and then you find out it was, it's just, I throw in the towel in that case.
So the second part of this is I need to not eat or drink something right before we do roses because I feel like I get animated and it affects my digestion, as you heard a moment ago.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of tea in there.
Yeah, but you get bubbles in your esophagus or your intestine, and then it comes out sometimes when you're animated. Let me get to Danielle for Ryan's Roses. It's time. She says that today is her husband and her wedding anniversary, and she wants us to make a call on this day, which is crazy. Danielle, thank you for coming on. Why do you want us to do a Ryan's Roses call on your wedding anniversary day today?
I'm concerned because things just have been kind of bad between us. Like, he's been distant and he constantly kind of seems like he wants to be somewhere else. And I don't know if he's cheating. He might be, but I figured if he gets offered free flowers for our anniversary and doesn't send them to me, we have a problem. And if he sends them to someone else, then at least I'll know why.
Wow. I mean, that's an explosive call to make today on that very day that would be the celebration of how many years of marriage?
9.
Okay. And you're just distant. That's the only thing that you're sensing here? He's just not engaged?
I mean, I guess call it a woman's intuition, that there's something that I can sense is off with him, and he's just not really communicating with me the way he normally does.
All right.
What if he's planning something though for your aunt? Like, you could be potentially ruining.
I hope
something.
that's what it is. That would be so great. I hope so.
But, all right, hold on one sec. That's risky.
I think so too. I don't know if she
well, let's tell her we don't want to do it.
We don't want to do it.
We don't want to do it. I don't want to be involved in that if he's like secretively planning something. That's why he's being distant.
I know. That's what I'm feeling.
All right, we'll come back and we'll make the call to her husband. Set this up. Today's their wedding anniversary. She wants us to call. She feels he's being distant. Sisney, I think you may be right. Maybe he's planning a surprise, and that's why he's acting a little shifty. But Danielle's like, that'd be great, but I want to know. So, Danielle, we're going to follow your lead on this against our own better judgment. If it were me, well, I can't say that because I'm not married, so I don't know how you feel. All I need you to do is stay very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. And right now, just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call.
We're going to do that right now. Here we go. Good luck. Be very quiet.
Hello, this is Joe.
Hi, Joe. My name is Missy. I'm calling from the Secret Bloom. How you doing this morning?
I'm fine. Yeah, thank you.
So we service the Oxnard area, and we're trying to promote our delivery service. So we're offering local residents a promotion today. It's free dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like. They are free. We don't need cash, credit card info, anything like that from you. Just the name of the person that you want to send them to, and we can put a note, and they can have them by lunchtime today.
Are you kidding me? Really? Is this for real? Oh my gosh, this is just such a blessing if it's the real thing. Oh my gosh, that's great. Yeah, I'd like to. Is there a card that goes with it or something?
Why don't we start with the name of the person you want to send them to?
Oh, that's going to Danielle. She's my wife.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
To my one and only happy 9th anniversary.
Oh, that's special. Okay. To my one and only.
Joe. Hey, how are you, Joe? Congratulations. We are on the radio now. Your voice is being broadcast, and I've got your wife, Danielle, on the line. Hi, Danielle.
Hi.
So, Joe, in addition to our celebratory call, just wanted to also ask you about your. Well, Danielle said you were being a little bit distant recently, and she was concerned. Does that make any sense?
Oh, yeah, it does.
Okay,
It
what's
does.
going on, Joe?
Well, I'll be honest with you. I just been under a lot of stress and at my job. And to tell you the truth, honey, I didn't tell you this before because I didn't want you to worry. But I lost my job, and I just been trying to find another one. And I just didn't want you to worry.
Oh my God! You lost your job. Why didn't you tell me?
Well, it was just weird because it's just this whole thing at work, and it's just toxic over there, and there was this rumor going around that I don't know how this started, but that I'd had an affair with one of the bosses. It's ridiculous.
What? I'm sorry. You got fired because people thought you had an affair?
Yeah, but I didn't. I didn't have an affair.
But why
with
did they
anybody.
think you did? Why did that happen? Why did they start that rumor? What happened?
I don't know. It's just kind of, people are always up in everybody's business over there. It's just kind of messy, and it's just, just a bunch of gossip mongers. I just really don't want to be there anymore, honestly. And I don't know why they did it. Look, I'm friendly and I'm flirty, I guess, and I guess people took it the wrong way. I don't know, but there's nothing going on.
Joe, maybe you shouldn't be so flirty, right? You're married. Yeah. Maybe flirtation at work is a bad idea. Yeah. Look, Danielle, you heard enough there. Let me let you guys take this off the air and see what you can get resolve or get clarity on. I don't think your husband's cheating, but he might not be doing everything right when he's not there, when he's at work. So you guys need to talk. Okay, Joe, thank you very much for answering the questions. Thank you, Danielle, for reaching out.
Oh, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks. And thanks for the flowers.
Good luck. Happy anniversary. Good luck. He's fired from his job, and he said he was flirty. Really be going through it. If you're going to call your husband on your 9th wedding anniversary, the day of, to find out why he's been distant. I would definitely give it the day. I give it till tomorrow, because maybe something surfaces today. Maybe you realize that he's been planning something, or in this case, Joe was fired from his job and he didn't want to tell his wife because, but he was saying he was flirtatious at work. It didn't sound.
I don't believe him.
You think he was cheating?
Yes. Why wouldn't he go to his wife right when these rumors started?
I agree.
If they weren't true.
Well, that's true, out of his own defense.
You know what I mean? Like, hey, like, this is crazy that this is happening. Help me almost, like you're a unit, you're a team.
When he said my wife, when he said it, he sounded like Billy Bob Thornton. To me.
Interesting comparison.
I'm not comparing the story, just the voice sounded like that to me.
Yeah, I can see that.
Thank you, Patty. So you're saying he got fired because he was doing something at work, probably with somebody else, or at work doing something.
Get fired for rumors. Like, I don't think that's legit.
Well, Brianna, thank you for coming on. You heard Ryan's Roses. You think it was a roller coaster?
I think it was a roller coaster. Yes.
And more to the story. What do you mean?
Well, you don't just get fired over something like that. There's more. He's not telling us something. He did something. And flirtatious? Like, what is that? That's like cheating. Like, you don't, like, there's way more to that story. First, I loved him. I thought, oh, he's sending it to his wife. And then I'm like, wait, what? He got fired? Then I hated him. There's something. There's more to that story.
Huh. Yeah. Well, I mean, I can see it now, just like I can after you make those points. It's a little more clear. But yeah, I guess if he got fired from work, something, and he was hiding from his wife, something he doesn't want to talk about happened.
Yeah, exactly.
What a bummer.
And you could probably sue something like that. Like, there would be, if he was completely innocent, there would be
wrongful fire.
You would fight it. Yeah. Like, you would, I don't know, file a grievance or something. Like, it was, you could fight your work for that. Be like,
I am being framed. Or,
I mean, this is a bummer, right? 9 years they're together, and they should be celebrating their 9th year wedding anniversary, and then they're going through this. This is a bummer.
Yeah. Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
What a shocker. You don't see that one coming. Like, wait, what?
Well, you did. I didn't. But Brianna, thank you very much for calling. You take care. But what a bummer.
yeah,
Between
it's sad.
that and you and Michael fighting over this dog, it's too much drama for me today.
It's time for Ryan's Roses, a public service. If you think someone is cheating on you and you don't know what to do, you're between a rock and a hard place, this is the segment we try and give you peace of mind. Danielle, how are you?
Hey, hi, I'm okay.
Well, thank you for writing to us. I don't know if we've done one like this before. You notice a large amount of money missing from your husband's 401k?
That's correct.
How much?
Well, put it this way. Last year we had close to 50,000,
Yeah.
and right now we have 15,000.
Wow. So it just it vanished without explanation, huh?
Yeah.
Did you talk to your husband about it?
Yeah, I did. I confronted him.
Well, what did he
I'd
say about
actually-
that?
Well, he says that he thinks they made a mistake. That, he said he was going to give them a call. He was going to find out.
Somehow
No.
$35,000 just disappeared?
Yeah, that's all he's saying.
Was he upset about it? You think,
No,
you know,
not really.
you know what I mean, sis? You'd be
Yeah.
emotional about that. I'd be
Exactly.
really irked about that.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But he just seemed really cagey, and he just changed the subject. And
He's trying to cover something up.
That's how I feel. Yeah.
So
In
you
my heart.
feel, based on what I read here, you feel like he's leading a double life?
I think so. Yeah, because he just. I know he's saying this to me, and he just finds my face because my heart just keeps going to it. Just keeps thinking, where is that money? We had 50,000 last year, 15 now. I mean, it's just weird. And I've been with him
Do
for
you
8
have a
years.
hunch? Do you have a hunch about who it might be?
I have no clue.
Wow.
So was it a mistake, or is he leading a double life? That's the question. Something doesn't feel right to me. How about you, Cicely?
No way. That doesn't just happen. You don't lose whatever.
It's $35,000.
I was trying to do the math.
You might drop a penny.
Yeah.
Or maybe I can't find a quarter for the Coke machine, but
Right.
$35,000?
And he was so nonchalant about it too. He's like, "Oh, it's probably an error. I'll call tomorrow." Like, I would be freaking out.
How long you been married?
8 years.
Kids?
Yeah. 2.
8 years. Kids too. I'm just making notes. So what we're going to do is we're going to call him next, okay? And we're going to get him on the phone.
Okay.
Danielle, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, I give you permission to call from Kiss FM. My husband.
All right, good luck.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Steve?
Yeah, this is Steve. Master's calling.
Hi, Steve. My name is Julia. I'm actually calling from Sweet Buds and Roses. We're a new flower shop here in Cerritos. How are you doing this morning?
I'm good. How are you?
Well, I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm just calling because we're doing a promotion this week and we're giving out free flowers. You've actually been selected to receive a free dozen roses today, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like. We can get them out by lunchtime, and they're absolutely free.
I don't remember entering anything for any of the free roses. I don't.
Oh, that's, we get all of our information. You might have purchased something on the internet in the past 18 months and clicked to receive promotional offers, and that's how we get all of our art from our database.
Oh, okay.
I don't need any credit card information from you. They're absolutely free. We just need the name of the person you want to send them to and a quick note, and we can get them out this afternoon. And if you like them, just, refer us to friends and family. We're just trying to get the word out about our new flower shop.
I appreciate it, but I think I'm going to have to pass on that.
Oh, are you sure? I mean, they're absolutely free. You can, don't you have like a girlfriend or a wife you can send them to?
I'm not okay with, kind of just throwing, throwing any kind of information over to anybody that I'm not 100% sure of. I appreciate it, though.
Well, we're new in town. We're called Sweet Buds and Roses. You can drive. We're actually right off the 605 here in Cerritos. I can give you our address if you want to come by. You can actually pick them out yourself.
No, I really appreciate it, but I'm gonna have to pass. I'm not. I'm okay.
Hey, Steve, this is her colleague who works at the same shop. We're just curious. We're looking at your file. We're wondering why your 401k went from $50,000 down to $15,000. It seems surprising.
What? Wait.
We have a file on you, and I just noticed here it stood out to me that you have a 401k, but it went from $50,000 to $15,000 suddenly. That seems strange. Is everything okay?
I'm a little curious how a rose shop has my personal banking information.
We're part of a new generation. By the way, for training purposes, you're on the air. You're on the radio right now. We just started. We've got a lot of high-tech data. We have a lot of data, and one of the things that we spotted was your 401k. It disappeared, $50,000 down to $15,000.
Yeah, did you get that checked out?
What happened?
Oh, wait. This is I'm on the radio with this.
That's correct.
I'm not okay with my 401k info or anything that's my personal info.
Your wife is on the line too.
What?
Danielle.
Wait, Danny, what's going on here, Danny?
I mean, I just want to know where that money went.
Wait, so you call a radio station?
Yeah, but that's not the point. Steve, she thinks you're leading a double life. Are you seeing another woman, Steve?
No, I'm not seeing.
So where'd the cash go? So where'd it go, bro? Where'd the money go? Where'd the money go?
It helped to pay a friend. What does it matter?
It helps to pay a friend. What service did that friend provide?
One, I don't think it's really anybody's business to be out there. You know, it was something that I did for a friend, and you know, it was surgery that they had to get, and I wanted to help them out.
Was this friend a female?
Yes.
What kind of procedure did she have?
Damn it!
Was there an augmentation?
Yes. It was a boob job. Okay,
what?
It was a boob job.
So just so we're clear, and your wife is dropped. Her phone dropped. So you bought another woman breasts and didn't tell your wife? You can't do that, Steve. That's not the way it works.
Well, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, it's my money, and it was something
you cannot buy another woman breasts when you're married.
It's not your money when you're married.
Steve, how could you possibly think that that's okay? This is your 401k money. You don't buy.
Which we have a lot for of.
You don't buy another woman when you're married. You don't buy another woman breasts.
I don't have a problem with it. I did not have a problem with it. You know, it's like,
bro, your wife, if she were on, can we did she drop? What, did she go over the hill? I got to get his wife back, Danielle. Huh? Let's get her. She's going to be going nuts right now. Steve, how can you possibly in your own head justify buying boobs for another woman when you're married?
I did it for a friend. You know,
why did you do it?
It was something. It was
to your benefit. To your benefit.
Is your wife friends with her as well?
Are you going to see these boobs a lot? It's not to your benefit. So you bought breasts for another woman that you will not benefit from. I don't buy it at all.
No way. And does your wife know her?
My wife knows her, yeah.
All right.
Oh, so then why not tell her?
Your wife is back. Danielle?
Hi.
So we just found out your husband bought boobs for another woman.
What?
Yes, I'm telling you.
Wait.
$35,000 worth of breasts.
You paid, not Samantha. Did you pay Samantha's boob job?
It was something that I did for a friend.
Who's Samantha?
Samantha is an old friend of mine. And Danny knows her.
Are you sleeping with her?
No.
Let me tell you something, Steve. If you and I were married and you bought boobs for someone else, I'd be very upset.
If you bought anything for someone else with that amount of money.
Well, life or death surgery, I'd be okay with. But if you bought another woman boob, and Steve, you and I have been married, right? And we do what we do.
8 years, 2 kids.
We've been together 8 years, Steve, you and I. And you go and you buy boobs for Tanya, it would bother me.
And then you lied to me about it. You tried to make me sound like I'm crazy.
Steve.
You and I, Danny, you and I will talk about this, but you and I.
Oh no, you and I will talk about
home.
this, Steve. We will all talk about it.
This isn't something that I need to express with a road shop or a radio or whatever.
You do, Steve. I'm going to let you go, but Danielle, I need you to call me back this week and let me know what's going on here. Okay?
Okay.
Good luck, sweetheart.
Thank you.
You cannot buy boobs for another woman if you're married.
No.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. Let's do it. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband keeps making plans for us to go out with friends, but he makes them on days that I'm not available. What gives? This is from Danielle in Buena Park. Danielle, good morning. So thanks for coming on. Let's get right to it. What do you think is going on? Why do you think your husband's making these plans when you're not available?
I don't know. I mean, it doesn't make sense because, I mean, he keeps making plans for us to go out with friends, but then it's always, on days or evenings when I'm not available because I work mostly evenings and he works days. And, it's a group of friends, and there happens to be a single, very attractive woman in that group and also one who's married. But I don't trust her because I think she and her husband cheat on each other.
So you don't trust her or you don't trust your husband?
Well, I'm not sure whether I can trust my husband or not, but I definitely don't trust that woman because I just think she's dishonest. And I think that he's disguising this as, trying for us to be social together, but he's really just giving himself opportunities to go out and who knows what. I mean, I don't know.
Look, for me, I hear that there's already lack of trust in your relationship for you to even think this way about when he's with these people. Forget about her.
How long have you been married?
Well, we've been married for 3 years, and I mean, I have some doubts. I'm just hoping I'm wrong.
Hold on for 1 second. We're going to come back and try and get to the bottom of it. We'll call your husband here. In the Ryan's Roses call right now. We met Danielle. Her husband makes plans with a group of friends. In the group of friends, there's another woman. Danielle doesn't trust that other woman, but she doesn't trust her husband either. She thinks there's cheating going on when she's not around.
Yeah.
And that's the bottom line. So, Danielle, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, be very quiet. We're going to call him now. We're going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. What's this other woman's name in your friend group that you're worried about?
Her name is Chrissy.
Chrissy?
Yeah.
All right, well, be quiet until we tell him he's on the air, and good luck. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Jacob?
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, my name is Erica. I'm calling from Beach Boulevard Blooms. How you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. So we're a new flower shop here in Buena Park, and we're actually doing a special promotion right now for our neighbors, local residents here in the area. And I'm calling because you've been selected to receive a dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like today. Now, they're absolutely free. I don't need anything from you as far as cash or credit card info or anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send the roses to. And we can put a note.
But selected, like, I don't remember. Did I sign up for something? I'm not sure how you got my number.
We have a database here of people who you may have purchased something online within the last 6 to 18 months and opted in to receive promotional offers from local vendors and local businesses. So that's where we get our list from.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, sure.
Great. So who would you like to send them to?
Let's send them to her name's Karen.
Karen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what would you like to put on the card?
Something simple. Just say hang in there.
Hang in there. Okay.
Yeah.
Jacob, my name is Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We
Hello?
have your wife. Hi there. We have your wife Danielle on the line. What's going
Danielle?
on? What's going on with you and Karen?
Hi.
Well, hold on. Karen's my sister, so literally nothing.
Is that true, Danielle?
Yes, it is true.
Well, there's no one more embarrassed than me right now. So,
Yeah,
Danielle,
like-
I'm going to just tell Jacob why we're calling. And why is your sister hanging in there? Is she okay?
No, no, she's fine. She's just had a rough couple months since Christmas, and I don't know. It's just been tough for her. So I just wanted to let her know I was thinking about her.
Well, I'm sorry about that, and that's very sweet. So the reason we're calling is that your wife Danielle thinks that there is something going on with you and another woman, and namely a woman named Chrissy, who's in your friend group, and she doesn't trust Chrissy, and I don't think she trusts you. So what is going on, and why is she feeling this way?
I mean, I don't really. Chrissy is like she's in our friend group, and she's single, and so that might be why she doesn't really trust her. She's kind of, I don't know, she's kind of flirty and stuff like that. But there's nothing going on.
Well, you make plans when when I'm working.
Why do you do that? Why do you make plans when she's unavailable?
It's nothing. There's no ulterior motive here, Danielle. It's the thing is you're always working, especially at night, and I work during the day. So if I want to have any sort of social life with
we're supposed to find time to do things together. We're married. I mean, this is not the way I grew up. My parents always did things together. They found a way to make it work. That's why I've been nervous because we hardly ever go out together. Hold on. Don't compare me to your dad, though. That was a different time, and I'm a different person. They have a happy marriage.
What's that?
They do have a happy marriage. It's just where I'm coming from is I actually do want to go out and spend time with you, and I don't know why it doesn't seem like it's a priority for you.
Well, no, it is a priority for me. I want to make plans with you, but like I said, you're always working in the evening or at night, and that's when I'm not working, and I want to blow off steam too, and I want to go out with my friends.
Well,
like you know that I want you to be there.
I mean, that's my job. I'm a hairstylist. I do people's hair in the evening. That's when they want to get it done. I mean, that's my contribution to our household, and you're not being very understanding.
No, I am, but you have to understand that I want to hang out with my friends, and I want you to hang out with all of us too. But this is
I don't really want you hanging out with
in the evening
so often.
I mean, if it wouldn't listen, there's nothing going on with her. She knows. I mean, you know that.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that.
Just to jump into this therapy session, I do think the two of you should have this conversation. This is the kind of communication that's missing in your relationship, and it's manifesting in mistrust.
I'd be happy to have this conversation. I'd be happy to talk about compromise and stuff like that.
Also,
I mean, Danielle,
Jacob,
you know
if Danielle, your wife doesn't feel comfortable with you being around Chrissy without her, then don't.
Yes.
Yeah, but other people, but other people. I mean, it's not just me. Let's not pin this right on me and make me look like the bad guy here.
Well, no, we're not making you look like anything. You are Jacob, married to Danielle. Hear her concerns, communicate with each other, and let's grow from this. We're going to let you both go. Thank you for writing into us, Danielle.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Bye, guys.
Yikes.
It was like being in a session.
I know. Got lost for a minute.
Communication, right? Hear her, hear him. I mean, just to go back to that scenario. So Danielle's uncomfortable that she can't be there with this friend group.
Mm-hmm.
And in the friend group, there's this woman, Chrissy, who she thinks is going to try and hit on her husband.
Right.
And her husband kind of knows that woman is like that. So her husband shouldn't be hanging out if his wife is uncomfortable. Right?
He knows that Chrissy is flirty and that's her personality, but I don't think...
he knows it bothers his wife, so why does he keep doing it?
I don't think he knew it bothered his wife until now because she wasn't communicating that to him.
So fair. Mm-hmm. So now that she said, I don't feel comfortable when you're with our friends and this woman, Chrissy, he should what?
He should drop it and he should not see her anymore.
Or the friend group with Chrissy.
Spend some more time with your wife at this point.
She's working doing hair at night.
Well, then go to the salon.
All right, it is time for Ryan's Roses as a public service. If something's going down in your relationship and you are concerned, you can send us an email and we'll see if you want to go on the air to try and find out more.
All right, Danny, thank you for coming on. So you noticed the spam texts, you noticed the spam calls, then you went into his phone, which is always dangerous. They were all deleted and all gone. What do you make of that?
Well, I mean, it's sketchy. It's really sneaky. It's disappointing and hurtful.
But you were saying, are you on a merry-go-round?
Sorry, no.
That's okay. I just thought I heard a merry-go-round in the background. Danny, you said that in his contacts, he has a number saved in his phone, which is spam risk as a code.
Yep, exactly. It says spam risk, and it's not a spam call. I called the number, and I heard a woman's voice, so I hung up.
Okay, so we know that the texts coming in, the calls coming in are coming from that phone number, and on the other end is a woman. I don't need to know much more. How long have you been married?
About 5 years.
Okay, hold on, Danny, 1 second. We're going to make the call here. Tanya, this is like, remember you used to meet a guy in Miami and say South Beach Live? And put it in the phone as South Beach Live, but not the guy's
That's a great
name.
club.
Right? You didn't know the guy's name, just South Beach Live, where you met. That's what apparently is happening in his phone. Spam risk. So we'll come back. Danny, we're going to call your husband now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
We're going to call him now. Stay very, very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. We want to try and get some information out of him, okay?
Okay.
All right. Sisney's going to offer the roses, and we'll go from there. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Jeff.
This is Jeff.
Hi, Jeff. My name is Gloria Garcia. I'm calling from Gigi's Flowers. How you doing this morning?
Yeah, okay. What's this about?
Well, we deliver in and around the Carson area and selecting local residents today for a promotion. So I'm actually calling to offer you a chance to send free dozen roses to anybody that you'd like today. They're absolutely free. Before you hang up, I don't need cash, credit card info, anything like that from you. We just need the name of the person you want to send them to.
I don't know. This sounds weird. What? Nah, that's okay. I mean, free roses.
They're absolutely free. You can choose from red, pink, or white roses. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like them.
I just sound like a market, or is that kind of what you're doing? Or I guess so. Look, hey, if I don't anything, you sure you're not going to ask me for any kind of thing like that?
I'm having a hard time hearing you, but no, yeah, we don't need any credit card info or money from you or anything like that. We just hope that if you or whoever you send the flowers to likes them, that you just refer us to friends and family.
Sure. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, great. What's the name of the person you want to send them to?
I can send a name. Can we send them to Anna?
Anna? Okay, is that with two N's? Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you like to put on the card?
A. Just something simple, like all I think about is you.
Oh, okay, so is she, I'm assuming, like your girlfriend or wife?
Yeah, she's a friend. Yeah.
All I think about is you.
Jeff, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We've got your wife, Danny, on the line. I believe I think I just heard you send roses to Anna and say, all I think about is you. That's what it sounded like to me. What's going on with you and Anna, Jeff?
Wait, what is, I thought you guys were sending me free roses. What is this?
Well, we'll get to that in a second. But what's going on with you and Anna?
What do you think? I mean, just give me the roses. Send me the roses.
No,
that's... I don't understand.
Right, but that's not the point. Danny is on the phone, your wife. She knows that you've been getting these texts from somebody codenamed Spam Risk, which apparently is Anna. So what's going on with you and this other woman?
Yeah, it's just that's nothing. That's just nothing. I mean, really, it's nothing.
Danny, you just heard him send roses to another woman.
Yep, I did.
Look,
now, how do you explain yourself, Jeff? How do you explain it?
Look, you told me you were going to send me some roses. Yes, for a game. Gave you a name.
There's no reason to yell at us. You're the one that's put us in a really uncomfortable position here by sending the roses to a woman, not your wife. Okay, so how do you think we feel right now?
I don't know, but I thought I was going to get some free roses and for my friend Anna.
But why is it, Jeff? Why is it that all you do is think about Anna? Your wife is
really on the phone.
Yes, she is.
Look, really, not that no one, not that. I was just a name.
The spam phone calls are not Anna, but it's just another woman on the phone when I call.
Well, look, Jeff, you don't understand here. Here's the thing, Jeff, just to put, your phone is cracking up here. I don't know what's going on, but here's the thing. You were offered roses to send them to the person that you're thinking about the most, and you chose someone that's not your wife. You're also getting these suspicious texts and calls into your phone. And when your wife pursued that, she found another woman on the other end. So it leads us to connect the dots that something is going on between you and Anna. Okay? And that's where we are.
No, there's nothing. Look, what you're seeing isn't what is happening. Okay, it's just there's nothing going on. All right, you didn't catch anything. There's nothing. There's not.
All right, Jeff, I'm going to let you go.
Okay.
Danny, we're losing his signal, but I think you have something to worry about here. He did not send roses to you, his wife. This other woman, Anna. I think you get that number back. I don't know if you kept the number or not, and ask for Anna.
I did.
All right, well, call back and ask for Anna.
Absolutely will.
All right. Well, thank you, Danny, and good luck to you.
Good luck, Danny.
Thank you.
So sorry.
Bye. I mean, you can't explain that. You can't. There's no justification for. I sent them to another woman, and I said all I think about is you. I don't care if that's the first time he did that. That's it.
It's clear as day.
You're married. All I think about is you. You know. 102.7 Kiss FM. Good morning. So, dear Ryan and Sissany, it's Ryan's Roses right now. My husband sent me a photo of his desk to let me know he was still at work, but I zoomed in on a Post-it on his monitor, and it said, "Thanks for coffee," with a heart.
Ew.
He works with a woman that has always concerned me. Now,
That's annoying. I hate it already.
I don't know. I could see Tanya doing that,
Yeah, I could do that.
right? Like, I might bring in a tray of coffees, and I would come to my desk, and you would have a little note meaning
But if
nothing.
she's already concerned about this woman, that's one thing.
Well, that's the thing. I think it's like, that's Tanya, right? That's her friendship language,
like,
right?
exactly.
See, I'm picking up on it.
Love language, but good.
Well, no, the friendship language, love language.
right.
Well, actually, there's a friendship language and a love language. The
No,
friendship
they're all love languages, but you have love language, like you share that with your friends, your coworkers.
Like if I knew Tanya, if I didn't work with Tanya, but I knew her and she worked with Michael, I wouldn't have a problem with her doing that with Michael, if that makes sense.
Right. If there's
Because
already
I know her.
concern, it's a real problem.
Right.
But the question is that this person's friend language, you know? Okay, so let me grab Danielle. Danielle, thanks for coming on. We're just sort of debating this internally here. What is it about this woman that bothers you already?
That bothers me about her?
Yeah, you say that
You're concerned.
you're concerned already about her.
Well, she's way younger. I don't mean a few years. She's a lot younger. And she's very, I don't know, I don't like how she is around him. She always acts very interested. All of his jokes are a little too funny, and the things he says is just a little too smart. You know what I mean?
Well, wait, so you're concerned about her, or are you concerned about your husband? Because it sounds like you're concerned about him.
No, I'm concerned about him because he doesn't seem to mind. At all.
He likes the
It
attention.
does not bother him.
And have you talked to him about how it bothers you?
Well, yeah, but he gets upset. He gets like really annoyed if I ever bring it up. And he's made it kind of clear that, like I'm bugging him or something. Like this concerns me. I don't know. It's just something's not right.
So you saw this note. It said, "Thanks for coffee," with a heart, indicating what do you think happened to have that note be there?
Okay, so, and this was a source of tension between us, but here's the thing. It isn't a big deal. I don't care if he went and got her a coffee, okay? But if he had just gotten her, some coffee, the note would have said, "Thank you for the coffee." You know what I mean? Thanks for the coffee. But it doesn't say that.
Thanks for.
It says, "Thanks for coffee," which kind of indicates that they went and had coffee together. You know how you ask somebody, "Let's go grab some coffee"?
Yeah.
It doesn't say thanks for the.
I mean, that's
You're
very
right.
forensic.
No,
Yeah.
but she's right.
And why the heart?
I
No,
mean,
but
she is young, but that's really
is the smoking gun here.
and the notes.
Thanks for coffee. Like, that's active. We coffeed together. We verbed it. We coffeed. But thanks for the coffee would have been put on my desk. I get it. All right,
And
Danielle.
really, who gives a note for bringing a cup of coffee? It's like, hey, thanks.
Okay.
You know,
I
it's
get it.
just the whole thing. Yeah.
Yeah, she's leaving love notes.
All right, hold on one second. We're going to call your husband. We're about to make the Ryan's Roses call. This is really nuanced. Listen to this if you just got here. Danielle's been concerned about this woman that works with her husband for a minute. He likes the attention she gives him. And she recently saw a photo of him at his desk, and she zoomed in on the photo. And on his computer screen was a Post-it that said, "Thanks for coffee," with a heart. So we thought, well, maybe she's brought him a coffee and she was being nice, or he brought her coffee, whatever. Yeah. And she made the point, no. If anybody brought anybody coffee, it would be thanks for the coffee. But if someone says thanks for coffee, you went and did coffee together.
Mm-hmm. And regardless, it's a love note that was left on his desk. Like, he probably got up, went to a meeting, came back from his meeting, and this note was on his computer. Like, she left it there for him to find
Right, she was waiting for him not to be there to put it there.
Yes.
To surprise him.
Yes. It's a love note. So
I understand, Danielle, you're concerned. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to call him and see if we can find out from the Roses. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you definitely have my permission to call him, to call my husband.
Okay, we're going to do it now. Be very quiet, Danielle, till we get some work in here and see if we can find out, all right?
Okay.
Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, is this James?
Yeah, this is James.
Hi, James. My name is Beth. I'm calling from Belmont Blooms. How you doing this morning?
I'm all right. What's this about?
Well, I'm offering local residents a promotion today, and because you live in the area, it's a free dozen red roses that you could send to anybody that you'd like. They're absolutely free. I'm just trying to promote my new business. I don't need any credit card info from you or anything like that. Just the name of the person you want to send them to, and they can be out by lunchtime.
So you're just calling people at random? This isn't a scam. I don't know why I'm asking you if it's a scam, but you just, I'd love some free flowers. That'd be great. Who do I would like to send them to Rosalind.
Rosalind? Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you like to put on the card?
I mean, just something very simple, like, how about Love James?
Love.
I'll get you the address.
Okay. We have like different types of cards, like romantic cards and things like that have hearts around the border. Would you prefer one of those?
That'd be great. Yeah. Something sort of like, just it really shows the love. Do you know what I'm saying? Like hearts around the border. That'd be really, really great.
Okay. Got it.
James, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We have your wife, Danielle, on the line. We have your wife has asked us to call you about what you just did, essentially. So,
yeah, who's Rosalind?
Who is?
Yeah. Listen, you've run a little con on me. This is very nice. This is
Who's pulling the con? Don't gaslight me. Who's Rosalind? Do not turn this around.
I'm not trying to turn this around, but I'm not going to have some sort of crazy, weird drama thing on the radio, for God's sake.
Oh, but you can have an affair behind my back.
I'm not having an affair behind your back.
Love, and a romantic card? Who's Rosalind? Don't turn this around on me.
I'm not turning this around on you. I will talk to you when I get home. All right?
Really? What makes you think I'll be at home?
Well,
what makes you think I'll be at home?
Where are you gonna go? Huh? You just pranked on too far.
I can go anywhere. Whatever. Yeah, you really don't think I have anywhere to go?
You know what? I'm not doing this on the radio anymore. Goodbye. Bye.
James, who's Rosalind though?
Just tell us who Rosalind
Do you work with her?
It's like there's someone named Rosalind at the office. Yes, but I don't think we would work together.
Right, but you just sent a love letter to her with roses?
I'm not saying another word on the radio. All right. So
yeah, well, you know what? You can say something to your lawyer.
Yeah.
Here's something for you. I get half.
Okay.
James? Danielle?
Oh, I'm here.
Okay. He just hung up on us. He just hung up on us.
Oh my God.
So is Rosalind the woman that you're concerned about? Do you know her name?
Oh no, I don't. Like, I really, truly have no idea who Rosalind is. Like, the person I was worried about, her name's Kaylee. So I don't know who this Rosalind person is.
Do you think he knew it was Sissany from this show calling about Ryan's roses? I mean, it sounded like maybe he did.
Right, like hearts around the border.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was like a little over the top about it, almost sarcastic. That might be what I heard.
The only thing is he's so, well, obviously not just business-minded, but his mind doesn't work. Like, that isn't something that I really, truly don't think, I have to believe that was legit. And the way that he turned that around so fast.
That's him.
Oh, you're pulling a con on me. That's very true to his nature.
Okay. Well, Danielle, then
that's totally something. I'm done.
We've done. It's your choice. We've done what we can do, and thank you for reaching out to us.
And I appreciate it. Like, seriously.
Okay.
I just needed this.
Okay.
Well, good luck to you, Danielle in Long Beach. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. All right. Take care. Yeah, I think he might have known.
Yeah.
It sounded that way to me because he was so like animated about, borders around, love to the office. Right?
Yeah. And then he was just like, is this not a scam? I guess it's not a scam. Okay. I'll send him. So maybe.
A lot of calls think he knew 102.7 Kiss FM. A lot of calls coming in think he knew that he was on Ryan's Roses. I think it sounded like it to me. Right? Anybody?
Yeah. No, I'm
Bueller?
I'm literally.
We are on an audio
Give
platform.
me a second. I'm just.
I don't think he knew. He sounds like a scummy guy.
I think he knew because he made up that name Rosalind. I think if he wouldn't have known, then he might have sent the roses to Kaylin or whatever she said the other girl's name was.
I felt like Danielle was done already.
Yeah.
Like, she's ready to go.
I mean, you cannot, there's no love in that relationship.
So the short version is Danielle and James were on the line. James sent roses to Rosalind with a love note. His wife Danielle was concerned that he was getting too friendly with somebody at work named Kayla. So there are parts of me that think that when we got James on the phone, he knew it was Ryan's Roses because he was so animated about, make it a love note with hearts around the border.
Right. That's great.
And, and then maybe he just changed the name to Rosalind because he knew his wife was listening. Now, his wife, Danielle, I guess what I heard was almost no matter what happened in that call, she was done with this relationship, his wife.
Yeah.
I felt like she wanted out of this relationship no matter what was going to happen on this call.
There's no respect left in that relationship. At least it didn't sound that way.
I agree with you. So what did Jordan hear? Jordan, hey, in Whittier this morning, thanks for listening.
Hi, yeah, thanks.
So what did you hear from James and Danielle?
Honestly, I think he did know that he was on the radio, but I think that he is having an affair. I think both of those things are true. Mm-hmm. And I think that he said it on purpose. Like, they clearly hate each other, those two. You could hear it in their voices.
You could hear it. You could hear it in like the
contempt,
fervor in their voices. And so I guess we're kind of saying the same thing. I feel like no matter what happened on the call, Danielle wanted out. And even if he knew, he wanted her to know, right? Like he wanted her to know.
Exactly.
And that's why I'm afraid of everything.
Okay.
I don't ever want people, right? You don't want two people to get like that in life.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's what being proactive.
Right? Like singing to your dog or writing love notes every day. Like those are the things that.
Or just communicate.
Communicate.
Not yelling. Yelling. I feel like the yelling also, right? Like, can't you just speak? Don't yell. Like, I'll listen. You'll listen. Like, let's just talk.
The lack of respect for me.
Jordan.
Is just painful.
Thank you very much for listening, Jordan. Take care in Whittier.
Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate you.
Bye. That's one of those Ryan's Roses I get bummed about.
I know.
You know? Sometimes in the same way I'm bummed right now.
Like they must have loved each other at some point.
Yeah. But then that turns into
that
resentment
or
anger or lack of respect.
Yeah.
It's time for Ryan's Roses, 102.7 Kiss FM. Dear Ryan and Sissany. Now, listen, Sissany is not here. So, Tanya, you're going to cover for Sissany, as we have been doing since she's been out with baby Savea. My husband was out of town for his birthday. Darcy Marietta says. So I tried to surprise him by sending cake to his room. So she goes on to say, I checked his location. He was at the hotel, but the hotel said there was no one staying there by that name. So it's all very sketch. Let's get Darcy now. Darcy, good morning.
Good morning.
So Darcy, I said to Tanya and Patty, surprise. When you surprise, it's like, do you ever get that feeling when you are going to surprise that something might go wrong? I do.
Yeah, yes, I do. I'm kind of anxious by nature, but I'm not jealous by nature. So when my husband had to be out of town for his birthday, and I just didn't want him to be in the room at a conference at a hotel by himself on his birthday, and I felt bad. So I'm not a good baker, so I ordered his favorite cake to be delivered to the hotel room so that he'd feel happy. And then when I called the hotel to deliver it, they said there was no one staying there by his name. So I checked his location, and he was there. So now I'm just like, was he staying in someone else's room? Was there even a conference? Like, I just have a bad vibe about it. And he had really controlling parents, so he's amazing at just coming up with a story on the fly. Like, he's like trained for, that kind of person. And things have been really off. And so I'm just not sure. I don't believe him. I think there's something weird about it.
Okay. We want to get to this right away and not delay. So hang on 1 second. We'll try and track down your husband offering the roses next to Kiss FM. We are in the Ryan's Roses call. We're about to make it. So if you just got to us, you have not missed us calling Darcy's husband to offer him the roses. Now, the situation is he was away out of town for his own birthday. What's that about? Not being with you for his own birthday?
Well, that's the deal. We haven't gone on a date in months. He's not like dressing up for me. He blames it on the pandemic and stuff, but he doesn't even want to talk to me. He just says he's tired, and something's off. It's just not right.
All right. Well, look, so for people who just got here, I want to have them with us on this. You try to surprise him by sending a cake to his room at the hotel. The hotel said there was no one staying there by that name, but you checked his location. He was there under a different name. I mean, it is real sketch.
And just when you talk to him, just know he's really going to act like I'm crazy, but I'm not a jealous person at all.
Got it. No, I'm going in wise and eyes wide open. All right.
Thank you.
So hold the line. I need you to say, Ryan, you my permission to call, and then your husband's name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Great. We're doing it now. Be very quiet. Let's see if we can find out. Are you ready, Tanya?
Ready.
Shh.
Hello?
Hi, is this Sam?
Yes.
Hi, good morning, Sam. My name is Flora. How are you doing this morning?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much. Thanks for taking my call. I actually just opened my new flower shop. It's actually called Florals and More here in Marietta on Jefferson Avenue. And I wanted to call and offer you a free dozen red roses. They're so beautiful. I want to send them to anybody that you want today, free of charge, and they'll get them by 1 p.m.
Oh, really? Okay. That sounds pretty cool.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I'm really excited. So all I need from you is the name of the person you want to send them to and a note.
Okay. Yeah, I'll send them to my wife, Darcy.
Okay. That's so nice. And what do you want to say on the note?
It's Darcy, and I would like to say, Darcy, you are amazing.
Love, Sam.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Sam, your voice is being broadcast on the radio. Thank you for staying all of this for 1 second. We have your wife, Darcy, on the line. How are you, Sam? My name is Ryan, and this is our radio show, so you are being broadcast. Just want to be clear.
Okay.
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 So Darcy is on the line, and if I can just be direct with you, Sam, she's worried that you're seeing another woman behind her back. And I'll tell you why. You were out of town on your birthday, correct?
Yeah.
You went to a hotel. And what name did you stay under in the hotel where you slept on your birthday?
I don't know. I wasn't responsible for booking it. I think it could have been through my company's work name, you know? But
I don't know. I don't know. No, it was not. It was not. The hotel said there was no one there by your name. So what would it have been under?
It would have been under the company's name.
No, but what,
people at the hotel were morons.
Darcy, did that come up? Did you talk about the company name?
Yes,
And
I
don't
did.
talk about
and
the
I
hotel
even
people
asked
like
about
that.
the conference. I asked about the company name, your name. I spelled it for them. I asked about the conference. None of it was right.
So, Sam, who were you with on your birthday at the hotel?
I was with myself. The people at the front desk were infuriating that whole time I was there. So I totally understand why Darcy's frustrated, but it's just how it is. I don't know what to say other than that.
Well, there's also, I looked in your suitcase when you got back, and I don't think you wore those suits. They didn't look like they'd been worn.
Dar, you're going through my luggage now? Look, I know things haven't been going great for us, okay? But I didn't know they were this bad. Honey, I was at a conference, okay? Everything's fine. I'm not cheating on you or whatever you think I'm doing, okay? I don't want to talk about this on the radio. I'm going to call you back, right? Bye.
Okay.
Hello?
I don't believe him.
I don't either. I mean,
You don't
listen.
either?
No, I don't. I'll tell you a couple reasons why, Darcy, and then we'll let you go to follow up with him. But here's why. He sent the flowers to you. No. No, I don't believe that at all. I think out of guilt, he sent the flowers to you. I think out of guilt, he wrote, "You're amazing, love, Sam." I think out of guilt because he knows he was at the hotel with somebody else. And so he's covering his tracks. Then he just got real angry. Like that tone was, the way he hung up was very short, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
Every sign points to something's going on. So I don't think you're wrong by looking at this the way you're looking at it. But we're going to let you go, Darcy. Good luck, okay?
Thank you. I appreciate it. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I mean, the guy sent the roses to his wife.
Correct.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah.
We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. It's Kiss FM. Let's go back to Ryan's roses. I think this guy's guilty. Back to Ryan's roses. So here's the situation. Darcy and Sam. Sam was not with his wife for his birthday. He was at a hotel staying under a different name. The suits he packed, he didn't wear when he came back in the suitcase. And he sent the roses to his wife. It's guilty, guilty, guilty.
First of all, we don't know that he was under a different name. He was saying that he was having difficulty checking into the hotel. They might not have.
No, I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I think he used it. The hotel told his wife there was no Sam, whatever his last name was, there.
We didn't really get to the bottom of that because maybe he has a longer name or his work has a different name for him. That's happened to me when I check in hotels for work.
His wife would know how to ask those questions to chip away at the alibi. So I don't believe he was there I think he was there, but not under his name.
And also,
he sent the roses to his wife. Yes, exactly. Thank you.
That's good.
No, it's not.
Good.
No, it's not. He did it out of guilt. I mean, his card, "You're amazing, love, Sam." That's guilt. And on top of that, he got frustrated and hung up. Frustrated.
Yeah.
Wasn't in a loving tone, was in a very short tone, and he hung up. Patty, it's very clear.
What really scares me is what she said at the beginning before the call. She said, "I don't want you to think I'm crazy, Ryan."
I don't think she's crazy.
No, I don't. That's besides the point.
No.
Of course, we don't think she's crazy, but the fact that she has to tell us that she doesn't want us to think she's crazy, to me, it means that he is constantly telling her she's crazy, that she's overreacting, that she is dramatic, and he is not validating her feelings at all. And that's scary.
That's a great, see, there's a lot of points indicating that she should not be with this man.
Mm-hmm.
Flores, Florals, and More. That was a great store name.
Thank you. I thought you'd like that.
I did. It's time for Ryan's Roses. You got to follow along on this one. I'll try and get to it fast. Dear Ryan and Sissany, this is going to sound really crazy, but I feel like my husband's been pushing me to cheat. He keeps talking about other guys to me, pretending to be suspicious if I mention the name of another guy. He asks me where I've been when it's nothing out of the ordinary. He accuses me of flirting with a guy we met at a party. I feel like he's either pushing me to cheat to get him out of the relationship that we're in, or bringing up cheating to pave the way for me to catch him. It's like so twisted. Yeah. So she says, I really think he's doing something. Dana, let's just zoom in on this for a second. Thanks for coming on. So you think that he might already be cheating and he's trying to trap you?
Yeah, I know it's crazy, but he's never been this way with me before. So, and I haven't changed. Like, I know I'm not flirting with people. I'm not doing anything differently, but I don't know what he's doing. He's just acting odd. And so that's my only, because I know I'm not cheating, that's my only way to wrap my mind around it.
Do you think he does want, like, some people have been known to sabotage their relationships to get out?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of where I was heading. Like, I wonder if he's trying to get me to, like, or if he just doesn't want to feel bad about what he's doing and wants me to be the one to end it somehow, or I don't know.
How is he bringing these guys up? Like when you guys are out, he points a guy.
Yeah, so like we were at this party a couple weeks ago, and I guess, I don't remember it at all, but some guy bumped into me when I was coming out of the bathroom. And when we got home, he was like, hey, I saw you flirting with that guy with the beard. And I'm like, what are you talking about? I had no idea what he was talking about. And then it was a guy I had bumped into. So he's made up like this scenario. Either he made it up or
he's either projecting or sabotaging.
Or he's just really jealous.
The word projecting I couldn't come up with, but that's it. Like, I'm like, because I do wonder if he's sabotaging, but the projecting too, it's like that's the other step where I'm like,
very common.
Is he doing something?
It is?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very common. It's very common. It's very common in human behavior. You project your own issues into someone else.
Wow.
Yeah, it's very common.
How long have you guys been married?
Just over 5 years. So we know each other pretty well.
Right. Okay. And this is all new behavior. All right, Dana, hang on one second. We're going to try and get to the bottom of it next. So Dana's on the line. We're about to call her husband of 5 years. He's doing one of two things. He's either projecting his own infidelity, cheating, and thoughts about other women onto his wife, trying to make her actually cheat because he's doing it and wants her to get caught before he does. Or he's trying to sabotage the relationship to get out because he's just doing things that don't make a lot of sense. Mm-hmm. He's bringing up guys and bringing up her flirting with other guys, and he's really pushing it, and she doesn't know what he's talking about. So to me, it deduces to one of those two things. Let's call him and find out if he sends the roses to Dana, his wife, or somebody else. Dana, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, we're going to call him now. Do you have kids?
No kids. We don't want kids, so.
Well, let's find out what's going on with him. Is he projecting or sabotaging? We'll find out. Sissany is going to actually call him. We'll all hear this, so be very quiet. And we want to find out who he's, like, who's top of mind, who he's going to send flowers to that are free, and then if there's a message of sentiment that he writes on the card, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good luck. Here we go.
Thanks.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Brad.
Brad's here.
Hi, Brad. My name is Ariana. I'm calling from Flowers on the Vine. We're actually a brand new flower shop here in Sylmar. How you doing this morning?
I'm good. I didn't buy anything. I don't really want anything.
No. I'm calling because each week we actually give out a free dozen red roses, and today you've been selected to send these free flowers to anybody that you'd like.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we just hope that you refer us to friends and family. We're right on the corner of Polk Street and Glen Oaks. You know where that Little Caesars is?
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
So I just need the name of the person that you would want to send these flowers to.
So, to Dana.
Dana? Okay. What would you like to write on the note?
From Guess Who.
Guess Who? Cute. Okay, so obviously don't sign your name or anything.
No. It'll be I think it'll be fun. She'll like it.
Who's Dana to you?
To me, she's my wife.
Oh, that's your wife. Cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we can get these out by lunchtime today.
Hey,
And
Brad, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we have the recipient of those flowers, your wife Dana, on the phone, who asked us to call you. How are you, Brad?
I'm good.
Hey, so who do you think she's going to guess those flowers are from?
Well, I was hoping. I don't know. This is awkward. I thought me, and maybe if not, I thought it might be fun. Like if she thought it was somebody else and gave me a different name or something. I don't know. This is personal.
Well, listen, Brad, it is personal, and Dana has asked us to call you because, if I can be blunt, she is concerned about some of your recent behavior, and she thinks that you're trying to like push her into cheating or thinking about cheating or thinking about other guys, that you're doing that, or that you're sabotaging your marriage. Is there any truth to that?
No. I'm getting her I want flowers for her.
Well, Dana, maybe you can tell your husband what you're sensing.
So, yeah, the reason I emailed them is that I'm so confused by your behavior lately. It seems like you've been talking a lot about me flirting with other people, and I kind of feel like you're trying to draw me into some kind of a confession of something that isn't happening, but it's been confusing. It's been for a few weeks. Like, you've never really talked that way before, and now I feel like, okay, so to get to my point, I kind of am worried that either you're trying to push me away or that you're projecting like your own indiscretion or something.
Okay, Dana. No, I mean, there have been moments at some parties and things when, like, you're beautiful, so guys talk to you, and that's attractive. So I honestly, I thought I was flirting. I'm really, like, I'm sorry, and I thought, maybe, like...
You thought you were flirting with me?
Yeah, like, I want to spice things up a bit, and I don't know. I'm sorry. I really thought that maybe, like, pretending that you were flirting with somebody, or that I could maybe be that guy that I would maybe spice us up a bit. I don't know. I'm trying to make it kind of...
So let me just interject for time here. Brad, are you cheating on your wife?
No.
That's good. That's just want to clear it up.
No.
And is there any reason you're trying to get out of your marriage?
There's zero reason. I'm very happy. I just feel like, like maybe things could be a little more playful romantically. So, I'm bad at flirting. That's what I found out.
Well, Dana, there you go.
Okay.
Those are those are the answers.
Yeah, I think that is. I kind of feel like that is the answer. And okay,
good.
I guess we need to spice things up a little bit. But
Let's get creative, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Let's get a whiteboard out.
Yeah, a little role playing.
That's fun.
Sweetie, that's great. That's cute.
It's very
Dana,
cute.
I'm not messing around. I just don't. Look, you guys flirt with you. I figure if I rode the train a bit, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
And I had not even noticed. I really have eyes for you, sweetie. That's it. So,
This is getting way too intimate for us. We're going to let you go. Thank you. And we're so happy that everything's good. And you know what? Creative time. Let's dig into the bag of tricks. All right.
We'll do it.
Okay. And Patty's great at this if you want tips.
Right on.
Okay. Patty, you might want to just grab Dana on 6.
Yeah.
Tell her your Valentine's story.
I will.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect for them. Wow. I don't know what to do with myself. That was such a sweet, pleasant, beautiful, awkward ending.
If you believe it.
Oh, come on, guys. So, Dana writes to us, Ryan's Roses. She thought that her husband was trying to get her to cheat or projecting his cheating onto her or just sabotage the relationship because he was, well, what we learned, he was trying to flirt, but in a weird way that wasn't really working. So we get him on the phone and we ask him, is he cheating?
No.
That's good. That's just want to clear it up.
No.
And is there any reason you're trying to get out of your marriage?
There's zero reason. I'm very happy. I just feel like, like maybe things can be a little more playful romantically. So, look, I'm bad at flirting. That's what I found out.
So he was like asking her about other guys, saying, hey, what are you doing flirting with that other guy as part of his flirting? And he sent roses to her saying to Dana from Guess Who? He was trying to be playful.
Interesting.
I believe him.
I believe him too. I just still think it's weird that this is his way of flirting.
He admitted it's not his strong suit.
Right.
But he's trying. Carrie, what do you think?
I actually believe that.
Mm-hmm.
My boyfriend and I, we point out attractive people to each other all the time. We even flirt with other people in front of each other.
I think that they sounded like there was still happiness there. I agree with you. Thanks for calling. Shauna, what'd you think?
So, hi guys. I just wanted to call in. I have a crazy idea that what I think is secretly going on in his head.
Okay.
First of all, I do think that he's telling the truth. I don't think that he's cheating. However, I think that he's trying to give her hints because they know each other so well, she should be able to pick up on it, right? I think that he's trying to say that they should bring another man into the relationship.
Really?
Interesting.
Yes.
And that's why he keeps bringing up guys that were flirting with her?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you never know what he's really thinking, but I think he might be trying to give her those little ideas to put that in her head.
I didn't think of that.
Pick up on that.
I didn't think about it either, but honestly, that makes sense.
And he doesn't want to just come right out and say it, so he's giving her he's pushing her a little bit, nudging her with it, and then it's going to put the idea in her head naturally, and so that then in a way it'll be her idea to do it, which is so weird, but the two seem a little awkward anyway, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Right. They did.
Yeah.
He's trying to three's company in it.
Yeah.
Come on, knock on my door.
And he wants her to come up with the idea because that way it kind of doesn't put the pressure on him.
Is Brad waiting for you? Three's company too. Okay, Shauna, we think you win.
Yes. Thanks, guys.
All right, thanks.
That's
I'm gonna go with that.
Me too, because I wasn't buying the flirt. I'm a bad flirter.
Told you.
You didn't tell us anything, Tanya. What did you tell us?
I said, I don't believe it.
Well, no, we're not saying we don't believe him.
You don't believe he's not cheating?
Yeah.
So you think he is cheating?
Yeah.
Right. So
we don't.
We don't think he's.
Oh, you just think.
We just think that he's trying to introduce a more creative concept, which is another guy.
Remember he said he wants to spice things up.
Yes, it makes sense. See, Tanya told you.
Nah, I told you.
That's the roses. Initially, Sissy and I were like, okay, so he fumbled a little bit with his flirting. It was a little awkward, but they're in love, and he's not cheating. Tanya thought he was cheating. Sissy and I agreed he's not.
Yeah, I never knew he was. I never thought he was cheating. I just thought it was weird, how he was trying to flirt.
Well. Then Shauna calls in and goes, guys, are you naive? He's suggesting that she invites a guy into the relationship for a beat.
Spice things up.
And that's why he keeps bringing up dudes' names.
Yeah.
I didn't even think of that. So that's where we left it. We decided Shauna was right. We don't know, but that's what we decided.
Yeah, we're going with that.